Do it.
Can you turn around?
What's up, guys? We're going to introduce you to Lemon Drop live on the radio on Mix 1065. So hang tight for 1 second. But this guy's story is so sad.
What's that?
That song is called Bad Habits. It's called Bad Habits. And that's so important because that song title alone, those two words, could actually win you a trip to Jamaica. Our trip a day is back. Our artist of the day is Ed Sheeran. So anytime we play an Ed Sheeran song, you take that song title, you go to mix1065baltimore.com, you enter the song title, and you get a chance to win the trip. Bad Habits. Why are you not going to, why are you still listening to the radio? I mean, don't stop listening.
Wait, what? Yeah,
you can do both.
Don't stop listening to the radio.
leave.
But what we're trying to say is there's no reason you should not enter. And congrats to Carolyn from Columbia who won yesterday. And hopefully it's you and it's your name that Priestley announces today at 6 p.m.
Okay, you're about to hear a sad story. And we're hoping to tell you a sad story because we're hoping there's going to be a happy ending to this. And we're hoping that there's going to be somebody that's listening that can help us finally solve this kind of, Alex, how long has it been now? A year and a half?
Yeah, off and on. May last year. This guy's only a year and a half old, and he's been at Barks 3 times now. So
yeah. Okay, so this is Alex. Alex works over at Barks. That's the animal shelter here in Baltimore. And every Tuesday we bring on an animal that needs adoption. And sometimes it's fairly easy story.
Yeah.
With our guy Lemon Drop, it's a little more complicated. But my hope is by the time that we get through this, if you'll listen to this story, we know there's somebody listening. It very well could be you that's going to have the answer to how to fix our issue with Lemon Drop.
And if you want to see him live on Facebook, go see him right now. Kramer and Jess, Mix 1065 mornings.
So Alex, what's going on with Lemon Drop?
Yeah, so Lemon Drop is about, like I said, a year and a half old. He is 42-ish pounds. And he's been in and out of Barks since May of last year, unfortunately. He came in as a stray initially and was adopted. Some months later, I believe it was sometime around December of last year, he came back in as a stray again, and we were unable to locate his owners, unfortunately, which does happen from time to time, but you hate to see it because this guy is very sweet, but he's been shy, he's been nervous, and he just kind of seems to not have a lot of confidence, really.
Right.
And I think part of that is because he's been in and out of a shelter system for a good portion of his life. But he's a sweet guy, and I think he would do really, really well in an experienced dog owner home because for all that he's been through, he's very, very smart. He knows some commands. He knows how to sit. He knows release. He knows place. Those last two are tough to learn. So I think that's pretty impressive, especially for a young guy. And yeah, he plays well with other dogs. He would like to meet other potential doggy roommates first, but all the notes that we have on him are great. Apparently does well with small kids. I think his one thing is if you stick to his training and really work with him and keep at it, I think this is a perfect dog right here. We just need to get him out of the shelter system.
That's the problem. And that's what I've seen. I've seen so many working with shelters now for almost 20 years. And Alex, I'm sure you can say the same thing, is that literally if you can get these dogs in a home where they feel safe, they like, it's like a whole different animal.
He is so sad. I don't think we've ever, at least for the time that we've been doing this, it makes me want to cry. He's so uncomfortable, and it's sadness. Like the skittishness is not him being just like not friendly. You can just see the sadness. He's just uncomfortable because he feels like he doesn't fit.
Right. So
he's definitely confused, and I think Tammy said he needs love and stability, and that is just so true. Once you get into a home, let him get settled in a few months, you won't even recognize him. He'll be a whole different dog. He'll be happy around off the walls. But this is still just a baby essentially, right. and he's just had a really confusing time of things. So that's perfectly understandable. He's a little bit jumpy, a little bit nervous, but he's still, aside from all that, he's absolute sweetie pie.
Here's what we're asking you to do. If you are hearing this story and you're like, oh my gosh, I think I'm the person that needs to hear this story, we're going to be live on Facebook for the next couple of minutes. You can either search us on Kramer and Jess on Facebook or Barks, BARCS, live on either one. So you can come over here and meet meet Lemon Drop, because our mission obviously is going to get him a home. So Barks on Facebook, BARCS, or Kramer and Jess, it's Kramer with a K, and come meet our Lemon Drop buddy, and let's see if we can get him a home. All right, that's it for the radio show. We love you. We'll see you on Facebook. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
He's so cute.
Lemon Drop. This is tough, buddy.
Website, it's Lemon Drop 1. Lemon Drop, the number 1, and in parentheses, Coco. So his name was Coco based on his microchip info, but his name at the shelter is Lemon Drop. But we must have had a bunch come in together because he is Lemon Drop 1.
Okay, so don't get it confused with Lemon Drop 0 or 2. This is Lemon Drop 1.
What?
He is numero uno.
So really quick, and Janice, I'm going to get to your comment in a second.
Yes.
So if you're just tuning in, this is Lemon Drop. Lemon Drop is a 1.5-year-old. He has had a really rough time finding a home that's right for him. And so we're like kind of coming on here today pleading that we know there's somebody that's watching this that's like got an answer for the issues. He's just kind of gone from home to home because he just can't find the right spot. We know he's a sweet guy.
Yeah.
And look at him. Like he's just very nervous. And so our mission is like to come on here and kind of plead with you. Like we know there's somebody that either can figure this out, has got a home and has got the patience to like work with him and make him feel safe. Or maybe you can just share this video or interact with this video.
Or if you know someone that has the patience and the time and the empathy to be with Lemon Drop too, tag them.
Yeah, absolutely. So Janice just said, I can come right now and try. So what is the procedure here? Obviously, we're asking you to do something, but we're not really giving concrete instructions of what needs to happen from here on out, Alex.
No, that's a great question. So if you are interested in meeting this gentleman, our hours today are 2 to 6 p.m. You can come on down to the shelter, tell them you're interested in meeting Lemon Drop. Somebody will escort you back here to the offices where he is. So that's also a good point of emphasis, is that he is not in any of our main kennels. He is residing in somebody's office, just so he can kind of chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
And not have to hear all the barking and whatnot.
Sure, of course.
Tell him you want to meet. A member of our behavior team will bring him out for you, or bring him into the office with you.
Yeah.
Kind of talk you through maybe what his deal is, and if you have any questions, they are always a fantastic resource. And yeah, you can go from there. If you really think that he'd be a good fit for you, then you can bring him home because he's ready to go. He's already neutered. He's got all of his vaccinations up to date and everything. I believe he's microchipped. If not, we'll put one in before he leaves. And then, yeah, he can be your new best friend. But yep, just come on down to Barks, 2490 Giles Road, down here in Cherry Hill, and come meet Lemon Drop.
Yeah. And again, the dog you're seeing today, this is what's going to be cool. And I hope that if you're one of the people that goes and looks in him and decide you can give him a good home, like update us, because this is not the dog you're going to know in 6 months. This is not going to be the guy, this guy's going to be confident when we don't know obviously what happened. But somebody said it best. It was Darius, and Darius, we're reading your comments. If you guys were live right now, if we're live, we're reading your comments. Darius said, with a good home, he will learn to trust humans again. And that's true. Obviously something's happened here in his 1.5 years that's made him really uncomfortable around people. But I mean, I've got a friend that's got a dog very similar to this, very similar situation where it's like, was so skittish. And now, it was 6 months later and it was a completely different scenario. So I hope you'll think about it. I hope you'll consider it. Again, if you can't, we understand. We all wish we could adopt all the dogs. We know you can't, but you can really help Barks by liking this video, sharing this video, showing it to a friend, and being able to say, hey, by the way, I know you love dogs, or you got, maybe this sounds like the person for you, or that's what social media is all about. So hopefully you can, but at the very least, if you're watching this, if you could just drop a like, a heart, the hug with a heart, the care, I guess that's what that's called, the sad. It doesn't matter what you want to do, whatever you're doing, more people will be able to see this video the more you interact with it. So comments, everything else would be fantastic. Alex, anything else we need to know for this week when it comes to Lemon Drop?
I think we covered it. But yeah, like I said, if you are interested in meeting him, come on down to Barks, 2 to 6 p.m. on weekdays, and say you want to meet Lemon Drop. Yeah, absolutely. And for everybody compassionate watching this, I know because we all are, thank you so much for, taking care of the creatures of this world that need some extra love. So thank you. And we will do this again next week. All right. Yeah. And like you guys said, share this, please. Yeah, please. Let's get the word out. Let's get him home today. Whatever we can do, let's get him home today. So, and by the way, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, it's been a day or two, he's probably adopted. Don't assume until you call or comment. We can, we'll be watching. Please check the website. If you still probably means he's still here. Things happen fast, but yeah, if you're not sure, just keep checking. Come on down. If this isn't your guy, we got plenty of other great animals. So
there you go. All right, it's Lemon Drop, and that's Alex. We love you guys. We'll do it again next week.